thrown out the window here. How do you guys handle this? Where do you go with this?
You got to show them that you have a plan, but there's certain rules within the NCAA that you can't do. And, you know, we can't say we're providing this name, image, and likeness deal for you and things of that nature. And so we know it's real, and they know we have a plan to try to help promote it, but we can't break the rules, and we won't break the rules, but we know it's a part of recruiting in the future and recruiting in the present.
But other schools are stepping past that line. So, I mean, how do you contend with that?
We do things the Notre Dame way, you know, Tim, and I've told this staff that we're going to do everything we do with integrity and do it the right way, and we're going to win by outworking people. And that's going to be our mindset in football. That's going to be our mindset in recruiting. We're going to outwork our opponents. So I don't want to do anything that has to do with breaking the rules.
This might be a question that you have to unpack over time, but the receiver position, one guy today, Tobias Merriweather, how do you sort of, I guess, figure out, okay, how does Notre Dame maybe get better at that spot?
Yeah.
What was your sort of takeaway in a compressed amount of time in that position?
Well, I know the minute we got done with the press conference, Tommy said we got to go see Tobias. That's the first place we got to go. We stopped and we saw Billy first on our way to go see Tobias. And so to get him a part of his class is huge. It's huge. We were in his house at, I think, 9:30 West Coast time at night. And so it was almost midnight here, after midnight. And so that was a very important gift for us. And so we will go back after the season and we'll address and we'll look and say, hey, where are we at with the guys that can possibly come back for another year versus are those guys leaving? And what numbers wise do we need to address in the wide receivers room? If we need to go and look at the transfer portal, we will. If we need to, start recruiting more high school kids for the following 23 class, we will. So those are still something that's an ongoing process in terms of our current roster, in terms of guys leaving, and then, hey, is it a transfer portal situation or is it a high school recruit situation?
Now, I guess already how important it is that you're the lead recruiter on everybody. What kind of has formed that opinion for you? What do you believe are the short-term and long-term benefits of that?
Well, I think, one, your staff will follow the leader, right? If I'm the hardest working, and I hope we're all hard working, but if I'm the most aggressive and try to form a relationship with these recruits, I hope I set an example for the rest of our staff that this is how we're going to do things, right? We're going to outwork everybody in the country. We're going to do things that no one else has done. We want to be unique in how we develop relationships. And so I hope to set the standard. I hope to set the standard of the example. I'm not a guy that wants to just say, you do this, you do that, instead of, hey, I'm going to be the example. And so that's my main thought process in doing that. But also just that, you know what, if these kids don't know who the head coach is and have a personal relationship with the head coach, you're at a disadvantage. And I've seen, obviously, people I've been around that have shown, hey, if they have a relationship with the head coach and they have a really good one, that you got a chance to not only land the recruit, but to get the most out of them. And so that's what I want to do. That's the example that was set for me, and that's what I'll strive to do.